We think that Mr. Trump, in particular, will gradually walk back on tariffs. He'll cut deals, he'll reduce tariffs. It'll be a bumpy road. Unfortunately for China, we think that they are particularly in his crosshairs as far as trade policy is concerned. So by the time all of these negotiations are finished, you know, we're expecting a tariff probably of 30 or 40% on tariff on China. And it just remains to be seen how much that will be at the end of the day. But, you know, on the positive side, we think this is just another example of walking back on the tariffs.
What do you think that means for markets? The S&P 500 jumped nearly 5% last week, recording its best week since January and before Donald Trump's Liberation Day tariffs were announced.
So what we saw last week was a relief rally. There's a couple of issues with the tariff policy. Number one is that the announcement was broader. It impacted a lot more countries and a lot more goods and services, and it was deeper. So for us at UBS, it was worse than our worst case scenario. So what we saw last week was relief that the view that we've seen peak tariff, that Mr. Trump was perhaps taking a shock and awe approach before negotiating back, then this was an example. So you know, we would categorise that as a relief rally.
Some of the US tech results, some more, are due out this week. What are you looking for?
Actually, we're bullish on US tech, even with the tariffs. We're expecting year-on-year earnings growth for the big six. So the big six tech stocks, excluding Tesla, we'll put that aside. So we're expecting growth of around 24 or 25%, you know, year-on-year. So we're quite positive on that. And
what do you base that on, given some people will be surprised considering the incredible volatility we've seen in the past month since those tariffs were announced?
Well, I guess that 24% is backward looking. So, you know, this is for the year gone past. The market will be really looking at guidance. And I think this is where the uncertainty will come in. You know, will companies be brave enough or have the certainty to give some definitive guidance? And that remains to be seen.
Andrew McAuley, thank you.
Thank you.